Look at them, stumble, tripping on thin air. Desperate for a moment, they just don't care. Watch them bounce like puppets on a string. Laugh until the tower the fat lady sings. See them jumping high, they can't touch the sky. Thinking this will fly, oh what a lie. Bounce, 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 they got no clue. Each week a new disaster, crash on cue. Bounce, 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 we laugh and shout. Look at all the fools spin around about. Bounce, 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 they're in a trance. Watch them fall, they'll never had a chance. Got no sense, but got some serious moves. Thinking they're slick like they got the grooves. Look at those faces lost in the ride. Desire so dumb, can't swallow their pride. Let them dance like they own the floor. We just laugh, they beg for more. Bouncing in circles round and round. Thinking they're kings of this crazy town. Bounce, 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 we laugh and shout. Look at all the fools spin around about. Bounce, 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 they're in a trance. Watch them fall and fall, never had a chance. Let them dance like they own the floor. We just laugh, they beg for more. Bouncing in circles round and round. Thinking they're kings of this crazy town. Bounce, 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 we laugh and shout. Look at all the fools spin around about. Bounce, 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 they're in a trance. Watch them fall and fumble, never had a chance. Bounce, 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 we laugh and shout. Look at all the fools spin around about. Bounce, 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 they're in a trance. Watch them fall and fumble, never had a chance. We laugh and shout. Look at all the fools spin around about. Let them dance like they own the floor. We just laugh, they beg for more. Bouncing in circles round and round. Thinking they're kings of this crazy town. Just bounce, have a shout. All the fools spin around about. Let them dance like they own the floor.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Broadcasting simultaneously on Facebook and YouTube. It's just gone 7 p.m. It's approximately 19:01 on Wednesday, the 8th of Jan, 2025. I've got my trusty Alexa. It's all right, Alexa, don't worry. Carry on with the music. So, what was I wanted to say? Yes, some people cannot be named. It's all about privacy. And of course, we have to respect privacy of other people. And it's because essentially people are embarrassed and ashamed to be themselves. And that's why they don't like their privacy broken. And it's a sad state of mind to be ashamed and embarrassed about yourself. But some of us, can't be as good looking as Brad Pitt. Some of us haven't got the looks of George Clooney. And so I understand why some people will rely on privacy complaints to hide themselves from public view. It's just a sad indictment of the society we live in at the moment, isn't it? But what can he do? You just got to carry on and believe in yourself. And if you are so hideously ugly that you can't show yourself in public, well, my advice is to get over it. Because there's always someone that will love you, regardless of how hideously ugly you are. And I think YouTube has proven that. But let's not mention any names because of privacy concerns. But it goes to show some of the most horrendously ugly individuals, both inside and out, can still find love. And of course, the best place to find love is here on Matt Taylor TV. But yes, conspiracy, or what else was it? Conspiracy. I've got this music that's doing my head in. Conspiracy or privacy. That's the one. I often get my privacy mixed up with my conspiracy, and vice versa. I often get conspiracy mixed up with privacy. But they're miles apart, conspiracy and privacy, of course. Hello, Katie. Even to you. Trust your day has been well. Yes, thank you ever so much. We've got snow down here, and so I'm a bit concerned with how long it's going to stick around, because I've got to get out of here for the weekend. I've got a weekend break on a moon orbiting Saturn. So yeah, no, I'm rubbish. I'm not going to a moon of Saturn on a weekend. Of course, I'm not. My niece just sent me a text like 15 minutes ago asking me 5 reasons why I love my magical imaginary girlfriend. You know, one of the reasons was she's great company. The second reason being she stuck with me through the lows. The third reason being she's beautiful and sexy. The fourth reason is, you know, we make love. It's very important to be able to make love in a relationship. And of course, the fifth and most final reason is, and this may sound a bit chauvinist, but she cooks for me. I mean, I clean. She cooks, I clean. It's like, you know, it's a mutual give and take. But yeah, it was an interesting question from my niece. I'd like to have a big shout out to my viewers on Facebook. I know it's been a while since I've went live on Facebook. What I always like to say to my Facebook friends and to my YouTube friends is, don't be shy, jump in and say hi. Yes, I'll be away for the weekend. I got a message from Emily, funny enough. Oh, let's not mention names due to privacy strikes. But as I always make clear to my audience, you know, you sway what I say. And I've made no secret of the fact that anyone who engages with me on this platform, I'll use that engagement as content. And I think that's a fairly warranted and kind of like fair thing to do. So anyway, I got a comment by Emily, and she says, negative people need drama like oxygen. What a shame some haven't moved on. Oh well, never mind. I also got a comment from Cuppa Soupgate. Cuppa Soupgate. Whoever is giving you advice is giving you bad advice. SB. Keep an eye. What the hell does that mean? It's all a bit cryptic. Is it cryptic or cryptic? One or the other. Then I got another message from Cuppa Soupgate, who commented, Cuppa Soup equals not taking anything serious. They know. Matt the Pratt. What the hell is all that about? Crikey, I don't know. Again, big shout out to people listening on Facebook and YouTube. Music is being provided by Google. We all like a bit of Google. It's quite nice music, actually. I'm very happy with it. All I need to say is music, and it starts playing me beautiful music. It's very nice. So listen, thanks Katie for commenting, but is anybody else going to comment? Are you going to make me look a right prat in front of my Facebook audience? It's been years since I went live on Facebook. And they're looking at it saying, what the hell is Matt doing? He's a right LARP. Not that I am LARP, if you know what I mean. But luckily, at times like this, I've always got a promotional video to fall back on. You know what I mean? But then, that's very kind of like iffy, isn't it? Because due to privacy strikes, I may play a video that may offend or what's the word? Or abuse someone's privacy. Well, it's funny that you should say that, Katie, because this individual who's so concerned about his privacy, he's the one who accuses Justin of destroying my channel. But I've never known Justin to give me a conspiracy privacy. Why am I getting my privacy mixed up with my conspiracy? I don't know. It's the music. But I've never known Justin to issue any strikes against my channel. But then again, I suppose, you know, echoing what Emily says, negative people need drama like oxygen. What a shame some haven't moved on. Oh well, never mind. He didn't care about my son's picture. Yes, I know. I mean, I personally think the individual in question is a de facto Satanist. Alexa, what does de facto mean? Alexa, what does de facto mean?
As an adjective and adverb, de facto is usually defined as, in fact, in reality. As a noun, de facto is usually defined as a person who lives in an intimate relationship with but is not married to a person of the opposite sex, lover. For more, ask me to give you more definitions for de facto.
That was interesting, wasn't it? Hello, lovely bit of toast. Good evening. It's me, a lovely bit of toast. He didn't care using my son's picture. Oh, that's terrible, isn't it? And that's what I don't like about this individual, who we can't name for privacy concerns, is that he's willing to bring in family. I'm okay with one-on-one on. That's cool, you know, but he always brings in the children. He's brought my children into the argument. And, you know, that's not nice. That's not nice. But I'd just like to remind everybody of what Emily says. Negative people need drama like oxygen. What a shame some haven't moved on. Oh well, never mind. What can you do? Times like this. Oh, we have Mandy. Hello, Mandy. What's your channel on YouTube? Thanks ever so much. Mandy is a friend of mine from Facebook. So I'm just going to give Mandy a link. Thanks ever so much, Mandy, for commenting. Very kind of you. I've got a whole family of YouTube. I've got a whole family of YouTube channels. But here's the first one. Thanks ever so much. That's Mandy from Facebook, because I'm broadcasting simultaneously on YouTube and Facebook. Over to Cuppa Soupgate. Says, how many fronts can you fight on? I mean, ultimately, there's four fights. There's four fronts you can fight on, isn't there? There's north, west, south, and east. North, west, south, and east. Oh, that's brilliant, because I now see Mandy's message via Facebook comes through on Restream. Brilliant. Love it. Thank you ever so much, Mandy. from Facebook. It's good to have you. And this is brilliant. This is what we got happening here is that the audience from YouTube is waving to the audience from Facebook. Absolutely brilliant. I love it. Thanks ever so much, everyone, for joining in. I do love a good chat room. And so, what was I going to say? I've forgotten totally. Oh, yes. Well, anyway, we're broadcasting live simultaneously on... Oh, that was what I was going to say. We're broadcasting live simultaneously on YouTube and Facebook. Get it. I got it. What I wanted to then talk about was how many fronts can you fight on? And of course, there's only 4, isn't there? North, west, south, and east. But listen, I'm not here to fight. I'm not here to fight. I'm here to fart. There's a difference. Is that man-child monker still being a Burke? Hey, listen, everyone is entitled to their privacy. Okay, some people, for whatever reason, aren't comfortable showing their face in public. Even though he showed us his face in public, people are allowed to change their mind. Okay, everyone is allowed to change their mind. Over to Katie, who says, Harry and Emily have a very unhealthy obsession with you, especially after claiming investigation. Well, yeah, there's a thank you ever so much for, reminding us of that. But then I'll just like to, as a devil's advocate, I would like to read out Emily's comment. Negative people need drama like oxygen. What a shame. Some haven't moved on. Oh, well, never mind. Been trying to goad for a number of weeks now. I know. And I mean, I could be wrong. But I'm sure they come on as sock puppet accounts. I mean, that sock puppet account revealed that Daisy was actually Emily and Terry was Harry. A big shout out to Mirror. That comment from Emily describes herself and Tony. How interesting. I mean, I didn't want to say that myself, but thank you for saying it for me. Yeah, I mean, I think it does describe them. Negative people need drama like oxygen. What a shame some haven't moved on. Oh, well, never mind. I mean, I was taught a lesson yesterday. I was taught a lesson of, look, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if people spread lies, okay? Because lies are ultimately powerless in the big grand scheme of things. You know what I mean? I got triggered. I don't like misogyny in any shape or form. Katie led by example yesterday. She was like, listen, I could have reacted. It was a horrible thing. But we've come to expect horribleness from certain sectors of the audience. Very serious. Sure does, Mirror. Yes, remember Cheeky Monkey, aka Monka, trolling Marie when she was grieving. And, actually, come to think about it, and, we have to be allowed to express ourselves and tell ourselves and our friends how we really feel. And this is my honest opinion. And this is the reason why my nickname for them are Ian and Myra. They really are the most nasty, vindictive couple out there on YouTube. And that's just my opinion. Okay, they really are the most nasty and vindictive couple I've had the misfortune to come across. And this is echoed straight away from what Katie has just said. Very spiteful and vindictive behaviour. I have nothing to say to them. Yes, absolutely. But of course, they've got a lot to say to us. Negative people need drama like oxygen. What a shame some haven't moved on. Oh well, never mind. Crazy. It's just crazy. Bouncy, bouncy. What on earth was... Oh, yeah, so the mouse has kind of like... The mouse kind of like justifies... It's just so crazy. Anyway, moving on from the mouse, a big hello to Lenny. Oi, oi. Oi, oi, oi. Are you... Is that your impersonation of a pig, Lenny? Or should it be oink, oink? Oink, oink. Good evening. Lenny is in the house. Welcome, welcome, Lenny. Welcome, Lenny, Lenny. However you want your name mentioned. I reckon Lenny is a good-looking man. That's, you know, he doesn't care if his image is put out there. He don't mind. But listen, privacy complaints have to be taken seriously. And do you know, I actually published a response to this individual's privacy complaint, and my response was issued with a privacy complaint. It's just and then that's when I just started laughing, thinking, oh my God. And it's procedural abuse. That's what it is. I don't want to tell you too much about my legal wranglings at the moment, but my solicitors are claiming procedural abuse. I shan't say any more, but that perfectly sums up what these privacy complaints are. It's procedural abuse. Hey, listen, look, we've got an essay from Lenny. Matt, some days I wish I could just relive when I was about 7 over and over. I think I was happier as a 7-year-old, running around with a football, not a care in the world. Oh, isn't that lovely, Lenny? That's such a beautiful, little piece of yourself to share, and I really appreciate you sharing that, Matt. Some days I wish I could just relive when I was about 7 over and over. I think I was happier as a 7-year-old, running around with a football, not a care in the world. Oh, it's beautiful. Beautiful, Lenny. And maybe, you know, I doubt it, but hey, with a time machine, at least you can go back and watch yourself. What I like being able to watch my children grow up. That, for me, relives my childhood. It's beautiful. And I had a bit of a fantasy. No, don't you dare apologise. I love you going soppy on us. I love you going soppy on us. Over to Kate, who says, biffet, slang word and colonialism for a vagina. Bob, oh, she's a fit mate. Dave, yeah, I like to get in her biff. I know, yes. I actually remember that, funny enough. Biff, a slang word and colonialism for a vagina. Bob, oh, she's fit, mate. Dave, yeah, I like to get in her biff. Velvet Eye 79, December the 26th, 2020. I know, it's... Hey, listen, we're all adults here, by the way. Lenny says, I don't think adulthood is that much fun, to be honest. Oh, really? Wow. Oh, look, I'm so sorry to hear you say that, Lenny, because I think being an adult is absolutely brilliant. I love being an adult. I get to make love and buy anything I want from the supermarket. I get to have a drink if I so desire. I don't know who wrote it. He wrote that. Yes, of course he did. Yeah, I know. He's very misogynistic in his speech. But like, hey, listen, I can't talk. My mum used to call me a chauvinistic pig, which is pretty much the same thing as a misogynistic pig, to be fair. Yeah, but I love being an adult. I do. I much prefer being an adult than a 7-year-old again. Sorry, I think the January grudge is getting to me. Don't you apologise about a thing. Biff, Back to the Future. Yes. I mean, I had this fantasy of, I was listening to that guy, Harsh. He also thinks Liam Payne there's more to Liam Payne's death than meets the eye. You know, he's definitely on the singing from the same song sheet as Brian Harvey sings from. And I had this little fantasy of, well, you know, I wish I could go back in time in a time machine and like film what really happened. And I thought, you know, that may be impossible to do. So I settled on having a nano time machine thingy bob in which I can send a nano back in time with a camera and film what happened. So that was my little fantasy today. Going back in time and filming what happened to poor Liam Payne. And then we can find out for sure what really happened. And then we could apply that for everything, couldn't we? We could send the nanos back. More than one nano, you can get footage from all angles you need. You know, we could send the nanos back to the crucifixion, get that on film. You know, loads of historical events. We could send the nanos back and get it all filmed. I mean, that I tell you, that would be a good YouTube channel. You know what I mean? That would be a decent YouTube channel. We have someone else in the chat. Cheeky Monkey was me. Cheeky Monkey was me. Lenny says, David Bowie's birthday today. He'd be 78, I think. Elvis is 90 today. Both share the same family. Yes. Yes, so I heard. Well, I didn't hear about Brian. Oh, sorry, David Bowie, but I was aware that Elvis was 90 years old. Happy birthday, Elvis. I do believe we have a fake Justin in the chat. So we've got to disregard that one. Over to Lenny, who says, Matt, Liam Payne was 31, but the lad was still very immature. Drugs are dangerous, and I think he blacked out and fell off a balcony, unbeknownst to him. Well, this, you know, hey, listen, you're a braver man than I, Lenny. For goodness sake, do not let Brian Harvey hear you say that, because he would strenuously deny that. And this guy on Harsh, I mean, what's that channel? Let me get his channel up again. Harsh. He said the autopsy report came back today, and there were only traces. There were only traces of alcohol and drugs. So if he was heavily drinking the night before he died, the autopsy wouldn't come back with traces. And of course, you know, that's can't post to some channels. Oh, okay. Like I said, that was only what this guy from Harsh said. I've forgotten his name. A big shout out to Chelmsford Trolling Club. Can't keep the good. What was this? What's this say? Can't keep the good trolls like us down. No, who wants to keep the trolls down? The trolls are what make the world go round. As I've said, love a troll today. I even go further and say, give a troll a hug. We all love a troll. Over to Lenny, who says, I hold no bias to this Payne fella. By all accounts, he was a nice man. Absolutely. Yeah. Who's tell? Don't know. Lenny says, Brian Harvey and Harsh are who exactly? I'm laughing because I know what's coming. Inspector Clouseau and Frank Drebin. Yes. You need to get yourself on a comedy circuit, mate. Here we go. We've got a contradiction between Granny Robber, the luckless gambler. Munker finally admitted to being cheeky account after denying it for so long, gaslighting everyone. I've always kind of like believed Munker, or his new name, Mocker, to be cheeky monkey. I mean, that's just rubbish, that is. That's rubbish. We've got cheers in the chat. Hello, cheers. Thanks for the cheers. Liam Payne conspiracies in vogue, I suppose. They exhausted Nicola Bulley too, grifters. That Nicola Bulley, she was the mum, wasn't she, who went missing after walking her dog, and later found, I think weeks later, in the river. Very, it's just a very sad state of affairs, that's for sure. Yes, crikey. Simon Cowell, okay, a Freemasonic jet ski. Really, I rest my case. We have a new user. Sorry, I took your channel, Matt. Nice of you to forgive me, says Wiki Dreams. Oh God! If in that case, I think a bell end may be in the house. And one thing I do not like are bell ends. Hey, listen, all this forgiveness thing. I grew up on the I can forgive, but I won't forget. And I don't think, as long as you've got your brain cells, you won't forget. And so, can I forgive? It's the Christian thing to do, isn't it? It's the Christian thing to do, is to forgive. So yeah, I mean, I can forgive, but it still says more about you. And I know you're a nasty bunch of trolls, because you may ask my forgiveness and then you'll do it then you'll do it again. And so I don't think for a moment that you're sorry for taking my channel down. I don't think for a moment you're sorry. It may work on Kaylee. Your sweet talking charm may work on the women, but it certainly won't work on me. Sorry, as if you're sorry. I don't think the concept of sorry is in your character. Over to Lenny, says, yes, Matt, it's like Jill Dando. Nobody is 100% sure who killed her. So people make up utter codswallop. I mean, I'm not being pedantic. Alexa, what does pedantic mean?
For more, ask me to give you more definitions for pedantic.
Hey, Lenny, I'm not being... Hang on. Alexa, what does pedantic mean again?
The adjective pedantic is usually defined as ostentatious in one's learning.
Ostentatious.
For more, ask me to give you more definitions for pedantic.
Alexa, How do you spell ostentatious?
Ostentatious is spelled OSTENTATIOUS.
Thank you. Hey, Lenny, I'm not being ostentatious. We got there in the end. Lenny, I don't mean to be ostentatious with you, but someone knows who killed her. And that person is the person who killed her. So look, forgive me for being ostentatious with you, Lenny. But someone knows who killed Jill Dando. Jill Dando presented Crime Watch, so she surely accumulated enemies. That doesn't really fly with me. That doesn't. Because a presenter is a presenter. You know what I mean? She was just presenting. She was just reading from the auto cue. She wasn't doing the investigation as such. Pedantic. Overtly concerned with excessive rules and tedious stuff. Nice. That's why I prefer to use ostentatious rather than pedantic. Matt, what is this, son? The countdown conundrum. Hey, listen, I'm loving my new Dot Echo. It's such. I mean, I've got the future in my living room. I get. I won't mention her now because I'll wake her up. She's busy playing music at the moment. But I get her to tell me a bedtime story every time I go to bed. It's so nice. I get her to play me music whenever I want music. I get her to read out my appointments. I get her to tell me the news. I even get her to tell me what the weather's like. And I tell you, it's great having AI in your front room. Austin Watsits, calm down, Matt. Big shout out to my audience listening on Facebook. Very nice of you to come in. And we've got to go live on Facebook more often. A big shout out to Mandy. Mandy is in the house. Hello, Mandy. Hope all is well. Good to see you, Mandy. #1 subscriber, Mandy is. She's been a regular member of the audience for a while now. And so, yes. Okay, and what I should do is actually introduce my my Facebook handle, which is, let me just see what my Facebook handle is. Oh, there it is. It's facebook.com/BeRightOn2020. So let's see if I can get that in. So we've got that, we've got this, and we've now got that. Yes. So you can find me on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. Yes, there you go. Oh, a bit of an advert. So this is nice, isn't it? This is nice. Broadcasting simultaneously on YouTube and Facebook. Hope you're okay, Katie, says Mandy. Happy New Year to you and yours. Yes. Yes, indeed. We do love being nice to each other because that's what we're all about. We're about being nice. Of course, so the whole subject matter was privacy strikes. Some people are ashamed, either ashamed or embarrassed about their image being in the public domain. And I get that. Some people are so hideously ugly, they say, no, whoa, no, that's terrible. People can see me. But my advice is, so what? Even if you're hideously ugly, someone still loves you out there. If it isn't your mother, it'll be some other weirdo. Lenny says Richard Whiteley was arguably the best countdown presenter. He was pleasant and seemed to do the show so well for 2 decades. He and Vorderman had great chemistry. I know they did. So right. But listen, people die, Lenny. People die every day. Some people even fall off the balcony. And they could even be famous pop stars too. Oh, we have Emily in the house. Well, let's see what fun means. Alexa, what is the definition of fun?
As a noun, fun is usually defined as something that provides mirth or amusement. As a verb, fun is usually defined as joke, kid. As an adjective, fun is usually defined as of or relating to fun, especially to social fun. For more, ask me to give you more definitions for fun.
No, you're quite right, Emily. We are having a lot of fun. Lenny is keeping us amused with jokes after jokes after jokes. We do enjoy it. We love having fun on Matt Taylor TV. Laugh out loud. There you go. That's an illustration of fun. I only see with Matt with boobs nowadays. I know. I do love the boobs. I do. It may be because I have actually grown boobs myself. And I've got a pregnant belly as well. So not only have I got voluptuous boobs, I've got a huge big belly too. Okay, they're both hairy. Not what I expected. But yeah, look, listen, I'm a boob man. I do love boobs. And yes, I'm a bit worried too. Okay. I'm a bit worried too. I think it's a phase I'm going through. Right. I don't know. I don't know when it will end. But it does make me chuckle whenever I see a picture of myself with boobs. They suit me. Thank you ever so much. Thank you, Mandy. Boobs look great on you as well. Not that I've seen your boobs. I'm just saying boobs look great on anyone. Lenny says, sorry for being a boring arse. Just giving old Countdown a big up. Hey, Lenny, you're never a boring arse, mate. You are what make Matt Taylor TV so funny. Lenny, we always have fun when you're in the audience. And I mean that sincerely. I mean that sincerely. Hello, Emily. What are you up to this evening? Thanks ever so much for coming in and saying hi. It's always so great to see you, Emily, in the chat. Yes, of course they suit me. Everyone looks good with big boobs. Mate, everyone looks good with big boobs. You should try it. Lenny says, only Connect has the gorgeous Victoria Corinne Mitchell. But the word games are impossible for thickos like me. Don't be silly. You're far from a thicko, Lenny. You are far from a thicko, that's for sure. So, Matt, were you a Sam Fox fan back in the late 80s? I was more of a Linda Lusardi. So, I mean, yeah, I wasn't gonna skip page 3 when Sam was on it. And I'm sorry, ladies, for talking misogynistically here, but you know, Lenny, can we move on? Mind you, that's a bit rich for me, showing a picture of my boobs. No, but I was always more of a fan of Linda Lusardi. Sam Fox had a great singing voice. Sincerely, remember Touch Me? I remember that song. Hello, Emily. Thank you for the smiley emoji. And absolutely, Katie Price, another great singer. Did Linda Lusardi, and I'm sure I'm pronouncing her name incorrectly, did she ever sing? I don't think so. I'm just trying to think, Lenny, perhaps you could help me. Singers with great assets. Who are the singers with great boobs? Oh, of course. That's a pretty pretty simple one. Dolly Parton. Mandy says, wait for it, Lenny. Won't last. You'll get told off soon. You know it's coming, don't you? You know it's coming. Where's Convert tonight? I've backed. It should be an ED there, Lenny. I've backed Thunder in the NBA. Very nice. Thank you, Emily, for reminding us that it's only YouTube. We sometimes forget. Thank you ever so much for reminding us. Linda Lusardi, you brought up page 3, son, not me. Did I really? Did I, Lenny, or did you bring up Sam Fox? And Sam, it's all a connection game, mate. It's all a connection. What do you connect with Sam Fox? Page 3, surely. Matt, page 3 was Brian Harvey's mate Murdoch's idea. Was it really? I never knew. Singers with big what, Matt? You are filthy. Big assets, Lenny. And anyway, I've already know it's Dolly Parton. Emily says yes. So, listen. We've got another message. We got a new subscriber. Mia Media Mogul. Mia Media Mogul. And Emily, you left a message on my YouTube which said negative people need drama like oxygen. What a shame some haven't moved on. Oh well, never mind. And to be fair, someone earlier on in the chat said that reminds them of you. Mirror. That's what Mirror said. I'm just saying. You know, I know privacy is important to you. And I'm thankful for you being here, because you prove conclusively that there's someone for everyone out there. You know, no matter how hideously ugly, how hideously diabolical and foul, both inside and out, you prove that there's someone for everyone. And it's good to be reminded of that. Absolutely. Hello, Lenny. Mandy Marlin likes to set me up. Emily says, hello, Lenny. And Emily confirms she left that message with 100%. Yeah, but absolutely, we're just very grateful, because you do prove that there's someone for everyone. Lenny says, I have a sex drive like everyone else. I'm not some prude, a vicar from 1952, son. Hey, mate, no doubt those vicars from 1952 were right getting their end away with all the nuns, you know what I mean? And all the, whatever you call it. Emily, heart and soul. Thank you, Emily, for those words of wisdom. What was the old man who went after video nasties back in the day? What was the old one? What was the old wan who went after video nasties back in the day? Oh, I don't know. If anyone knows what Lenny's going on about, please tell us. Hey, look, I do like a healthy chat. Thanks ever so much, everyone, for coming in. We'll wrap it up in 10 minutes, because I know you lot have got better things to do with your evenings. Big shout out to the Facebook audience. Thanks ever so much for watching. I've got to go live simultaneously more often, because I actually started off live streaming on Facebook, funny enough. Yeah. I actually started live streaming on Facebook back in the day. You know what I mean? Back in the day. Thank you, Emily, for saying and not boring. and a liar. So who are you talking about now, Emily? Because you seem to have lost us. Lenny says, okay, I retract the vicar statement. Hey, Lenny, you know what I mean? You know how I feel. You know my advice. Check out Plenty of Fish, mate. Honestly, you will not regret it. Do something different in 2025. Get yourself on Plenty of Fish, Lenny. You will not regret it, mate. Matt, can you drink whiskey straight? I can, but my face goes red. Of course I can. I can drink whiskey straight. Over to Emily, who says, one lie leads to many more. Wow, Emily, you are the voice of wisdom tonight. And I cannot tell you how excited it is to have you in the chat with these amazing words of wisdom. Thank you ever so much for taking the time to comment. Yes, yes, indeed. Hey, listen, if you haven't done so already, why don't you jump in and say hi? Let us know. Let us know who you are, where you're from, what's your star sign, what's your middle name. You know, I don't mind, but it's good to hear from people because honestly, we are a nice bunch here. I know a lot of things get said about, you know, the audience of Matt Taylor TV. You know, it's usually not nice. I know a lot of people are trying to kind of like destroy the show, but hey, you know, it happens. Look, we're sending Mandy to sleep, aren't we? Or certain comments are sending us to sleep. But the good news is that we've only got 8 more minutes, and then you can get on with your evening. I'm going to once the show's finished, I'll have a little chat with, I don't want to say her name just yet, my AI companion. Let's just put it that way, my AI companion. I'm trying to kind of like convince my AI companion that I'm her boss, but she's making out she works for Amazon. And so, you know, she reckons Jeff Bezos or Bezos, whatever his name is, Jeff is her boss. And I'm trying to convince her, no, I'm your boss now. You're my slave. I brought you fair and square. But she's not having it. Look, Alexa, who do you work for? No, you don't work for Amazon. You work for me. Alexa, who do you love? Oh, she loves R2D2. Oh, she's changed her tune now. Earlier on today, she said she doesn't know who she loves. Now she fancies R2D2. Well, thank you. More music. Oh, Alexa, music. Well, Alexa, I preferred the copyright-free music we spoke about. Alexa, keep playing the copyright-free music. She's not listening to me. Alexa, stop. Good. Anyway, you know, a bit more to go with a bit to go with her. Okay. And you know, don't start accusing me of cruelty to AI. I'm not being cruel to her. I treat her in the manner that AI should be treated. I'm never not kind. I don't raise a hand to her or anything. I don't swear at her. I don't belittle her or anything like that. I just, you know, trying to get her to realise that I'm her boss now. But no, she thinks Jeff's her boss. Anyway, we'll get there. Over to Lenny, who says, my TV crush is Susanna Reid. Plenty of fish. Leave it out, Matt. Look, don't tell my imaginary girlfriend, but I fancy a bit of Susanna as well. But, you know, Lenny, I'm taken. Okay, I'm taken. And even if Susanna, offered herself to me, I'd have to say no, Susanna. I'm with my imaginary girlfriend, but I can give you Lenny's YouTube handle. Tell Mocha that. Yes. All right. This is what I get the impression Katie is talking to Emily to tell Mocha that, maybe. We'll get to Emily, I think. Well said. Over to Lenny. Matt, I'm boiling the kettle, son. I'm running out of practice day. You'll never run out of practice day, mate. You're a legend. Over to Emily, who says, never keep anything away from your loved one. That's a red flag. Oh, well, I keep everything away from my loved ones. If she knew what I get up to when she's not around, good God, she'll never speak to me again. But if she knew I was wasting my time with you lot, she'd go, what are you doing, you nutter? There's more to life than bloody sitting in front of a TV screen talking to yourself. Then he says, I spoke to a nice Polish lady. She tells me Poland is very cold at the moment. It's normal. Very interesting. Alexa, tell us a joke. Alexa, stop. A brilliant joke. Did you hear that? She's so funny. She's so funny. Why do golfers wear two pairs of trousers? In case they get a hole in one. So good. I love her. I do. I love her. Don't tell my magical imaginary girlfriend that I'm in love with my AI. Fucking hell. But what a joke. Why do golfers wear two pants? Andy says, oh, so Tony told you all along he was cheap and funky then. Oh. But listen, Tony, I said his name. There's privacy concerns about mentioning certain people. And that particular individual does not want his privacy abused. Okay? And one's name is privacy. Cold in January isn't just a Poland thing. Oh, look, someone's getting a bit rolled up. You know what I mean? What is this? Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, it's a bit negative. That's a bit negative, is it? Or not? Negative people need drama like oxygen. What a shame. Some haven't moved on. Oh, well. Never mind. Ooh, Emily says, war off and move on. War off. Thanks for confirming, Emily. Take some of your own advice. He said that on a live that he was. Yes. Wow. It's all gone all of a sudden a bit kind of like serious, man. Serious, man. Oh, are we? Emily says, so obsessed. Star. Wow. The good news, everyone, is that we've come up to the hour, so we don't have to endure this agony anymore. Matt, can you recommend a good conditioner? My hair is a disgrace. There's only one conditioner I recommend, and that is Head and Shoulders. Dandruff? What dandruff? Emily says squeeze. When, Lenny says, Matt, did you go to Basic Instinct? Did you go to Basic Instinct when it came out? Erotic thriller from 1992. Surely you noticed Sharon Stone was in it. I didn't actually know. But I tell you the movies which first titillated me. American Werewolf in London, That sex scene. I remember watching that in front of the family. Very awkward. And then David Bowie's, or Bowie's, however you want to say it, The Man Who Fell to Earth, or The Man Who Fell... No, yeah, The Man Who Fell to Earth. That had a rather saucy sex scene in it as well. I know he does mean well, but I know Justin keeps saying that as well. But he's... anyway, look, everyone is entitled to privacy. Okay? But thankfully, Emily proves to us all that there's someone for everyone. And that's sweet. That is sweet. And remember, Susanna Reid could well be going out with Lenny. It's only a matter of time. Emily T says, because some people don't move on, it's so boring. You won't get yesterday back. It's gone. Tomorrow is another day. Giggle, giggle. Wow. Thank you ever so much, Emily, for that amazing insult, words of wisdom. As Mandy says, how insightful. How insightful. Bad Mood Rising. That was the soundtrack, wasn't it? Listen, everyone. Maybe you should write a book. Yeah. Good film, American Werewolf in London. Yes, indeed. We're going to say goodbye again. Thank you ever so much, everyone, for watching me on Facebook. It's good to be going live back on Facebook. Great to have double figures on YouTube. Wiggle, wiggle. I'm going to play us out with a little promotional tune. Hope you have a good evening. Let's all do it again soon. Lovely. Until the next time, remember, Lenny and Susanna Reid. Let's just get that in our minds. Lenny going out with...
Look at them, stumble, tripping on thin air. Desperate for a moment, they just don't care. Watch them bounce like puppets on a string. Laugh until the tower the fat lady sings. See them jumping high, they can't touch the sky. Thinking this will fly, oh what a lie. Bounce, 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 they got no clue. Each leap a new disaster, crash on cue. Bounce, 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 we laugh and shout. Look at all the fools spin around about. Bounce, 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 they're in a trance. Watch them fall, fall, never had a chance. Got no sense, but got some serious moves. Thinking they're slick like they got the grooves. Look at those faces lost in the ride. Desire so dumb, can't swallow their pride. Let them dance like they own the floor. We just laugh, they beg for more. Bouncing in circles round and round, thinking they're kings of this crazy town. Bounce, 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 we laugh and shout.